developers believe that strong winds may have played a part in this.
They are only 3 small steps, but they lead right to controversy in Coral Gables. In fact, they've pitted a condo owner against her homeowners association. Well, that owner turned to Dollars and Deals reporter Mark Schumacher to try and untangle this mess, and he's here now to explain what's going on. Mark?
Well, Diane, these condos really have only one way in and out. There are 2 doors in the front of each unit. Now, a woman with back problems made a makeshift exit off of her balcony after a small fire a couple of years ago blocked those front doors. She says this is the only way to ensure her safety. Well, the condo association says no, and now it looks like the feds are getting into the dispute.
I'm sorry. Move away.
Things have gotten nasty at the Admiral Farragut condos in Coral Gables.
Your legal rights have nothing to do with this. We are running a meeting. You are disrupting the meeting.
This was an association board meeting last month where unit owner Maria Thornhill battled board president Nancy Morgan after Thornhill tried to give papers to association members.
These are the steps.
Those papers are about these 3 steps.
In case of any type of emergency, I don't have to jump off this balcony with a bad back.
Thornhill has a letter from her doctor that states that she has a spinal nerve condition after an accident and that the steps would help her get out in an emergency. So these temporary wood steps have been in place for 2 years, leading from her balcony to a pool deck below.
As you can see, this too opens.
There's an identical balcony on a unit at the other side of the pool. So when Thornhill went from renter to unit owner, she sent this to the board in February.
I gave them a memo after I purchased here, offering them to do whatever plans they want, and if they want both sides to look alike, that I was willing to pay for whatever it would cost.
The association, which refused numerous requests to appear in this story, claims that the steps are against bylaws and would be dangerous, although the steps appear out of the way from both balconies.
The bushes are here. Nobody comes here unless somebody wants to come in my balcony or sit here or walk here.
Now Thornhill has filed a complaint with HUD under the Fair Housing Act of 1988.
If that accommodation does not, in fact, obstruct the rights of others, that they should allow it.
Gary Poliakoff, an attorney who specializes in condo law, says the law allows Thornhill the right to make reasonable modifications to her unit for her safety. And as far as the association's additional claim that the steps present a liability,
liability is really not an issue here.
In fact, the law actually protects all of the other homeowners.
An association would not be any more liable by implementing the provisions of the law than it would otherwise be.
Now, the Department of Housing and Urban Development is investigating Thornhill's claim, and if HUD thinks it has merit, the association could face a huge fine. And by the way, that doctor's note that we showed you is enough in this case. A person does not have to be in a wheelchair or have a walker to be protected by the law. And if you have any questions about a situation in your neighborhood, you can give HUD a call at 305-536-4456. That's Dollars and Deals. Dwight?
Good information.